Boy, I hate when y'all say it ain't that deep. Me and my homegirl Jasmine, we was chilling the other day, discussing metaphysics, Reiki, and things of that nature. And we was talking about how when it come down to those topics or anything else, people love to say it ain't that deep. But people only say that when they don't have a full, complete understanding of what's being discussed. So how you gonna say it's not that deep when you scared to even go down the rabbit hole? Like I always say, it's definitely deeper than hoochie coochie. And it is that deep. Yeah, the more you know, the more you grow. Regardless of what anybody else think. And you can choose to not go seek knowledge or any of that. That don't mean that knowledge not gonna come to you. You're gonna always vibrate to you and attract what you're thinking about and what you are in alignment with. So some things can come through by default and some things can come through opportunities and stuff. You're gonna get them downloads one way or the other. But I'm just saying now, it just hit different when it come in different areas or whatnot. But it's that deep. See, when it come down to me, I like dealing with pure people. You know what I mean? And me dealing with pure people allow me to remain in character. Even if I get out of character, I know the intentions behind the dealings with them is pure. Kind of like when you fall out with your boyfriend or girlfriend, on some petty stuff, or if you fall out with your favorite cousin or bump heads with your mama, but by tomorrow evening y'all gonna be back cool, like that type of thing. It don't be nothing to the extent that I gotta feel like I gotta cut them off, blast them on Facebook and act like we ain't have no real bond like that. I don't like dealing with people that's like that, cause those people be having amnesia. Then you want to deal with people that's gonna be pure with you at all times, even during the times when y'all not talking or cannot communicate. And a good example of like pure stuff that I always bring up when I'm talking to people about being pure versus being perfect. I prefer the pure instead of the perfect. But like a relationship, how you got them older folks who like you might have this lady who all the way in her masculine energy, don't play about her man, you know what I'm saying? She like to do what she do. She might be at the parties dancing, but she don't be all up on no other man, and she don't play that, and she got her eyes on her dude too. But she know he got a drinking problem. He like to shoot pool, talk a little, you know what I'm saying, do what he do, but he get drunk. And when he get drunk, he may get a little flirtatious. He might talk a little to the men and the women, but he don't never really get out of line. He just can be embarrassing and all that. But she noticed about a man, so while she doing what he do, a homegirl might come up and be like, Cheryl, you need to go get Willie Earl. He over there slipping and falling again. And she like, God damn it, let me go get this. And she go here you go with that crazy shit. Get your ass up. Nigga, we finna go home, you know what I'm saying? But she don't let nobody overstep their boundaries because he drunk. She don't love him no different. And she willing to even end the night because of that, because she already knew before she got there that that's what her husband like to do. And she ain't in the business of changing him. She in the business of loving him for him and enjoying him and taking whatever come with him. And I'm pretty sure he feel the same way. So, they get back to the house. She might talk a little junk, still might feed him, make sure he drank good, you know what I'm saying? Clean up his throw up if he throw up, who knows? But they might even get home and he might sober up and they have the best time of their night. But my point is, the love is genuine, unconditional, and pure, because there's no judgment involved, and it's all about acceptance. And I like to deal with people on all levels like that right there. And I like to be accepted the same way. You know what I mean? It's like, but when you reach new levels, man, we all know you attract new devils. That's like even with my comfort services, people see the Reiki healing, they see the Kundalini massaging, and they see the cuddling, comforting, and they know these services are for women. But you got people that try to downplay you, like you trying to be a pimp, like you trying to find an easy way to get some coochie, or like you a womanizer, and it don't even be that. See, the pure me know from dealing in my past relationships that when the relationships be over, the women I deal with can't tell me I'm not a good man. In most cases, they can't say that I'm not a good man. And in most cases, they still be wanting to dick. You feel what I'm saying? So you end up learning that it got to be something great about you for people to still want to have access and attachments and connections to you, and still want your loving, and still want your sex, and still want to be in your face, and still want to talk to you and do all this, that, and the third, but they don't want to be in a relationship with you. That's because They don't want to deal with what comes with you. Whether it's the way you go about handling yourself, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's about the stuff that you will tolerate and don't tolerate, or whether it's about the stuff that comes with your business, or anything else that comes with you that they know they can't stand in the way of because it was there before them. And it make them have to look at themselves, and some things bring insecurities out of people, or some things make people realize that this ain't really what you want to be in. You thought it was because of the glamour, the glitter, the hype, you know what I'm saying? But nah, you ain't ready for this lifestyle right here. And from those experiences, I've learned more about myself. I'm a great man to be in a woman's life, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you another way to make some money. Ain't no girl done been with me like as a grown up and say that I ain't put them in a position to make no money. I'ma also put you in a position to be confident about stuff that you was insecure about. I'ma also give you correction when we talk about the errors that you made in your previous relationships. I'ma also turn you on to a new way of living, a new way of looking at things, a new way of feeling, a new way of dealing with this new magical sexual energy, and so forth. Yeah, because everybody come with different things within their being. But see, I have knowledge of self. And I connect for real with everybody that I be with. And a lot of us do that. It ain't just me, but a lot of people get lost in the connection. See, I don't get lost in the connection, because I understand that this thing can come to an end at any time. That's why I don't trust people. I trust people for who I think they are until they show me otherwise. You get what I'm saying? So it's all an experience of downloads and data and excitement and enjoyment with me when it come down to that right there. But that don't mean I don't want the real thing. I do. But come on, man, how you gonna be able to appreciate that and get to that without going through these other situations, or learning about yourself that every risk don't need to be taken, or every red flag don't need to be overlooked, or maybe you do need to set standards, or maybe you do need to stop lowering your standards for whatever reason. You start to realize you make the rules. It ain't about society no more, it's about experience. So you do that with your friendships, you do that with the way you deal with people, and you learn to realize that you can't trust everybody. But that don't mean do harm to everybody. But that do mean love everybody for who they are, because that's acceptance. But you gotta learn who to give your energy to, and go where you celebrate and not tolerate it, man. Everybody know that great saying. That is a pure thing right there. You don't want to be around nobody that make you feel less of who you are. You know what I mean? And to be honest with you, can't nobody make you feel like that. So that's why when people be telling their sides of stories about people doing something to them or whatever, I still be like, cause that mother could have been real pure with you about how they felt, and made you have to look at yourself. But you don't want to face yourself, so you want to run, or you want to go tell your side of the story, or you want to make other people look bad when they call you out about things instead of facing yourself. So you can't even go off that when people get to talking about certain stuff. The energy got to be pure at all times, man. So I don't care if you're negative or positive, just don't switch up on me.